champs, Dallas will, of course, be without Micah Parsons, traded to Green Bay Thursday. The four-time Pro Bowler agreeing to a 4-year, $188 million deal with the Pack. 120 of that is guaranteed. Dallas received defensive tackle Kenny Clark, 2 first-round picks as well. Here's Parsons speaking last night after joining the Pack.
No, I didn't have any say. It was just, I would say I'm pretty lucky because I understand the rich history of the Packers and the fact that they had interest in me and understand that they had a pretty tough team already in the NFC, and I was pretty much geared up, ready to play them, looking for revenge. But now I'm on the other side of adding to this rich history and being able to play with these guys and suit up and, play. I'm very excited.
Before you left, did you talk to Jerry, Steven? Did they tell you that you were being traded, or was it all through David?
It was pretty much all through David.
I think now I'm in a better place. I can share my feelings about Micah Parsons now and openly share them. And there's something that I've been seeing, and I want to show you guys these things. First, I want to show you a clip with Micah Parsons talking. Well, you'll see.
Is there anybody particular around the league that you feel like should come into the organization, can make an impact for y'all?
I mean, the dude sitting right next to me, man. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool, no? You don't think so? You don't think so? How you feel about that? What would your take be on coming to Green Bay, man? Oh, it's too many Cowboy fans in the audience. There's too many Cowboy fans. My fault.
All right, listen.
My fault.
I'm in one of them Drewski 360 deals. You feel me? I'm a for lifer.
I like that.
I can't go nowhere.
I like that.
Man, Jerry Jones, we done talked. That's my dog.
After that, I want to show you a clip with Jason Whitlock and what he said.
Micah Parsons just did what was best for his agent, David Mulugeta. He just got himself traded to the Green Bay Packers. It is not in the best interest of Micah Parsons, and Micah Parsons just did what's best for David Mulugeta rather than what's best for Micah Parsons.
Now, guys, I waited, and I didn't say anything. I'm happy for Micah that he got what he wanted. But what Whitlock said there, I wanted to say, because but if I had said it, if I said Micah Parsons, the same thing Jason Whitlock said. Micah Parsons did what was right for David Mulugeta. Micah Parsons did not do what's right for Micah Parsons. He just told you that. I have been saying that, and I still hold on to that. Micah Parsons in that clip that you heard said, no, that's my dog. Jerry Jones is my dog. We talk all the time. And when things got south, I told you guys right here, Mike Parsons needed to jump in and say, hey, let's stop this. I'm going to be here. Let's work on these numbers. And I guess that did not happen. I also must say that I feel so bad because I should have jumped in. I don't know what I could have accomplished, but I should have jumped in. But I believe what Whitlock has just said. I believe that's gospel. And I believe Micah Parsons was going to make a lot of money and do a lot of great things and will look back ultimately and say, I lost a home. I lost a home with a real owner. A home that can give me a relationship beyond my playing days. Whatever I want to do beyond my playing days. Not to mention his $100 million podcast had he stayed with that star on the side of his helmet. Now he's at a team without any owner. So how can you build that kind of relationship when you play for the Green Bay Packers who don't even have an owner? Who you gonna build it with? You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it go right there. Because people start acting like, I'm just salty. And I am. Just a little. I'm headed down to Miami. I'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on. But I can't do too much, I can't talk too much, can't say too much. Because I told these Miami players that we must focus in to get this crucial win. And I didn't want them to see me on the sideline in Colorado, even though they know I love Deion. They would have picked up, the players would have picked up some kind of thought. After the game, they'll see me out here in North Carolina with my boy TCU and all of them. But that's okay because I made the commitment to them first. Now, let me get out here and get ready to get to Miami.
Micah Parsons gets traded. So Jerry really was pissed. This wasn't about, you're talking about the Cowboys. That's all that matters. Spell my name right. That this is all about the handshake agreement that Jerry had that he thought was binding or something that Micah was reneging on because he asked his agent to be involved. This really was an impasse. This was something that was irreconcilable. There had to be something else going on, right? Because why would you trade away Micah Parsons at the beginning of the season? And then why would you trade him? They didn't even trade him out of the conference. They traded him in conference. And they traded him in conference to a rival. The last time the Cowboys made the playoffs, they got bounced by the Packers. Bounced by the Packers. And I guess that would be the Cowboys' point, is that Micah didn't affect very much in that game. And they sent him to the Packers, who are coming to play the Dallas Cowboys week 4. So I'm wondering, who's doing more cartwheels, Packers fans or NBC Sports executives? That Sunday Night Football game, Micah versus the Cowboys. Holy crap. I mean, the Cowboys getting a nice haul, I'm sure. And apparently, Micah getting a full-on reset of the market of damn near $50 million a year. So I guess, it's on Packers fans. You got to be fired up. You got yourself a premier pass rusher with Rashawn Gary and the rest of that defense to ball up and roll right at the rest of the NFC North, starting with Jared Goff, by the way, in week 1. And the Cowboys, I mean, Matt Eberflus, the new defensive coordinator there, sorry, Matt, and Brian Schottenheimer, new HC there, sorry that Mike is not there. And I guess for the future, it definitely helps cap-wise and it helps draft pick-wise. But for this year-wise, it'll be tough to handle. But what a turn of events that the Dallas Cowboys trade away Micah Parsons to the Packers. And Jerry makes his point. We got a handshake agreement, that's it. So have your head in a swivel if he's coming to talk to you in the future. And we will see if it works out. We will see how this draft compensation works out down the road. But for 2025, big check mark for the Green Bay Packers. What an aggressive, big-time move this is. And a stunner, a trade of this magnitude the Thursday before Labor Day weekend. Boom. Talk more about it on the Rich Eisen Show on Friday.
The Ice Bowl team, the Favre team, the Rodgers team, the Des Cauditt team, the team that one and done McCarthy team just a couple years ago. Why Green Bay? And again, I understand they needed the cap and they wanted a player. Who else was in this mix? How wide a net was this thing? Best you can tell.
There's a lot of Packers Cowboys connection.
I know that, and